Hello everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to my channel. I just stumbled upon this very interesting project which is called as Agentic RAG Chat. When we say agentic, it primarily means that there are some autonomous software pieces which are doing something on our behalf, but they are taking the decisions and how to accomplish your request on their own reasoning capabilities. RAG means retrieval augmented generation. It is a way of providing more context to the LLMs on the basis of your own data. We have seen a lot of software which are either doing agentic system of reasoning or they are doing RAG. There are some instances where some people have built some software which are doing both. So it is quite interesting to see that this project is trying to do both with the API based model which is OpenAI. Now, there are no libraries involved, no frameworks, just clean, simple code. It's pure HTML, cascading style sheets, and JavaScript on the front end with fast API on the back end. It handles embeddings, which is a numerical representation of your data, cosine similarity, and reasoning all directly in the code base. So it is quite lightweight. And in this video, we are going to get it installed and I will show you how it works. So let me take you to my terminal where I'm running Ubuntu 22.04. I have one GPU card NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM because we will be using OpenAI's model, so really you don't need GPU for this. But if you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will highly recommend Mast Compute and I will drop the link to their website in video's description. I am also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on range of GPUs, so do check them out. First up, as usual, let's create a virtual environment with Conda. It's always recommended. Let's wait for it. And now let's git clone the repo. And I will drop the link to it in video's description too. Let's install all the requirements from the root of the repo. Okay, so it seems that it's not there. Okay, I think I didn't actually went into that. Now let's run it. Okay, so let's wait for these things to get installed. It installs few things. As I mentioned, you can see that it is installing fast API, that sort of stuff. That is all done, which is quite good. And then if you do ls-ltra here at the root of the repo, you should see that there is a environment file. So I'm just going to open this whole repo in my VS Code and then I will show you how to edit that. Let's wait. So this is my VS Code editor. On the left hand side, just click on this .env.sample, right click, and then you can rename it to simply .env. And then all you need to do here on the right hand side in this file, just replace it with your own OpenAI's API key. Now that is a paid option. For that you would need to go to platform.openai.com and grab your OpenAI's API key. Rest of it you can just keep it as is. This GPT-4o mini is quite good. If you want, you can use any other embedding model from OpenAI, but this one is quite performant, so all good. And these are the ports and stuff where it will be running the backend and other things. So let me put in my key here. I will save the file and exit and go back to terminal. Okay, so that is done. Let me now go to the backend directory. So there is a backend, there is a front end. Let me first go to backend and then from there you would just need to run this server.py to start up your backend. And then it is going to start it at port 8000. This is the port which we also saw in their environment file. So just keep it as is and then just open a new terminal, and then in that new terminal, as I'm using Conda, it always starts up with this base environment, so I'm deactivating it, then activate the environment which we created, and then we just need to go into that agentic RAG. From there go into front end, and then from front end we just need to serve it. There is another way where you can simply run the HTML file which is going to start it, but I think this one is better where we are serving it locally. So let me quickly run it, and you can see that now it is also serving the front end at port 3000. So let me go to my terminal and access this front end from my local host. So this is a front end, and there you go. It's a simple, nice interface where you can paste your messages and it is going to answer it. Now let me type an something here. So I'm just going to say maybe how to achieve state of happiness and then press enter. Now it is thinking just like the agents do. So what it is doing is it is just retrieving the context using embeddings and cosine similarity, and then step by step reasoning with chain of thought is being done here. There you go. And then it is doing the if you have any function calling, it is going to do that. So if I just scroll up there, these are the intermediate steps. So if I open it, it is doing this function call where it is retrieving the context, that how to achieve state of happiness. This is a tool response, this is the reasoning which it has done, and this is our answer. It would be good to do some maybe more formatting, but it's a very new project, like a garage project. So I think few maybe 1 day old or something like that. So already I think looks quite good. Another thing is that you can also configure it through environment variable instead of putting it in that file. I have I had a quick look at the code base too. Looks quite good, and they have done some comprehensive error handling and logging. Plus, it is also a type safe implementation with Python type hint. So it seems that a lot of effort has gone into it, and they have done followed some of the Python best practices in terms of it. Now, my thing is that using OpenAI's API is all good and stuff, but that is a paid option, and of course the cost could go really high very soon. So it would be good to use some Olama based models, or maybe Llama, Llama.cpp or some open source local stuff would be amazing here. Maybe with we could use it with QWQ, and there should be some choice of models there. So maybe let's ask it something more recent. So I'm just going to ask it, um, do you think, or maybe instead of asking, should Indonesia move its capital from Jakarta? Let's see. Let's see what model thinks. So I'm more interested in the intermediate step. There you go. So it's various factors. So if I just click on here, there you go. I'm not sure why this tool response is Python, but anyway, other than the answer is quite good. So I think this should be improved in the project, because this couldn't be the tool response. I was hoping some web search or something like that. But anyway, pretty interesting take on the RAG and agentic, because um, this is something I have seen, but I think this needs more improvement here. Also, when it says RAG, I was expecting something more. There should be an option where I could upload my own file, for example, about myself, and then ask a question about myself in terms of LLM. That should then, for example, I could ask that, okay, I should provide it my personal CV, and then ask it, okay, go do the job search in for AI engineer or something like that, and then it should use the tool to do the job search on the basis of my CV. So that would be a real agentic RAG in my opinion. Let me know what you think. I will drop the link to it in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you are already subscribed, please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.